Alright YouTube, what's up? How's it going? So in this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Sony a5100 in 2021. Hope you enjoy. So I'm going to keep it under 5 minutes, or just about 5 minutes, so let's get right into it. So the first thing I like about the camera is that it has autofocus. So when I step out of the frame, or when I do something with it, or focus on something, it automatically focuses on it, and it does a great job of doing that. I'll do it right now. I'll step out of the frame, put my hand here, autofocus on my hand, do that, autofocus in the background, step back in the frame. There you go. That's autofocus. It's pretty damn cool. Now, the next thing I like about the camera is that the quality of the video. It looks great. It really does. In selfie mode, it looks phenomenal. That's why I bought it. Third thing I like about it is that it actually is better in low light than the Canon cameras. Now, I'm used to having Canon cameras, and it turns out they're notorious for having terrible low light quality of video. So you have to turn the ISO up all the way, and you get grainy footage, and you can't use it. And it looks horrible. So with the Sony cameras, it's different. The ISO can go up to 10,000 and it doesn't come out grainy, and it looks great. The next thing I like about the camera is that it was only about $425 on eBay, brand new. I think I got a little bit lucky in that I was able to pick it up pretty quickly. I found it one day in Best Buy, the camera. They wanted $600 for it. I started searching on eBay because Best Buy was sold out, and I managed to snag the first one I could find for $425. It was a great deal, brand new in box. I was pretty skeptical at first, but then once it was shipped to my house, $400 later, brand new in box, not even touched. So go to eBay if you want one. Yeah. Now, the last thing I like about this camera is it has 60 frames per second, so it does slow-mo. With my Canon cameras, I have the T3i and the 5D Mark II. You could increase the frame rate to 60 frames per second, but what happens is that the quality goes down tremendously, so you can't really use the footage. So yeah. This camera, though, 60 frames per second, 1080p, 1080i, whatever it is, I don't know. Not a camera expert. So yeah, it does 60 frames per second, and it's slow-mo. So that's really freaking cool, because I never had a camera that could do that. So yeah. Okay, so now we'll talk about what I don't like about the camera. The first thing I really don't like about the camera is that it has no audio input. So the way you're hearing the audio right now is through this lavalier mic that I'm holding in my hand. Let's see if it'll focus. Ooh, it does focus. It looks pretty cool. Take it away. Focus is back on me. Autofocus. That's pretty cool. So there's no audio input, so you can't plug in any sorts of whatever external mics into the camera. So you have to figure out a way to, with our solutions too, you have to figure out a way to get audio to the camera, whether it's through an outside source or through a lavalier mic plugged into your iPhone like me. But yeah, there is no audio input on there. Now, the next thing I really don't like about this camera is that it overheats. So in room temperature, you're going to get about 10 to 15 minutes, or maybe 15-20 minutes max, and that's about it. After 15 minutes, you're pushing it. 17, that's probably what's going to say it's going to overheat and it's going to shut down on you. So yeah, there's that. The next thing I don't like about the camera is that even though it does say there is Wi-Fi download on it, there is no Wi-Fi download on it, depending on if you're using Mac or Windows. So basically, they stopped updating the software for Mac. So I was using Final Cut Pro, now I'm using Premiere, and I'm going to try it out. But as of now, from what I understand, is that you can't Wi-Fi download from the camera, so that's gone. I would have to say the next thing I don't like about the camera is that the battery life is a little subpar. When you start filming, you watch the battery life go down and down and down and down, and that kind of sucks. So yeah, you just got to be mindful of that. And the last thing I don't like about the camera is that to charge the camera, you have to plug in a USB cable into it, a micro USB cable into the camera. And it felt kind of sketchy doing it because I didn't want to break anything. So I just went out and bought this thing, wall charger. Awesome. Also, the same thing with downloading footage to your computer. I didn't trust the micro USB cable, so you're better off just getting a cable that can download from the SD card reader, and plug it into your computer. So that's basically it. I give the camera, I would say 3.5 out of 5 stars. I recommend that you do a little bit more research into this camera before buying it, because it does overheat and there's no audio input. It is a mirrorless camera, so it's very small. For $400 and the quality you get, I guess you can't go wrong. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. All right.